All right, this one's going to be special because I'm going to be peeling back the curtains and showing you exactly what it takes to win with YouTube ads in 2023. In this video, we're going to be breaking down an ad from two of our students from our YouTube coaching program, and I'll also be sharing with you some of the inner workings of their entire ad strategy. All right, the ad that we're going to be breaking down is from Publishing Life or pubprofits.com, and it's by the Mickelson twins. The offer is essentially teaching people how to make money with Audible. And the reason why we're choosing to take a deep dive into this offer and this ad today is because these guys, the twins, have done something that not a lot of people have actually accomplished, especially in the make money online space. You see, most make money online offers start out super hot, but then fizzle out in about a year. And if you are exceptional, you can probably stretch it out to about 2 years. What's special about the Mickelson twins is that they've been running a version of this offer for a number of years now. So the longevity with this offer is actually remarkable. I remember seeing their ads around this offer in the beginning of 2019. So obviously they're doing something right. All right, what I'm about to share with you guys isn't anything that's super secretive or hidden. It's on all of the spy tools, even on the new Google ad library. So you guys can go check it out right after this video and see exactly what I'm talking about. But the thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is just the number of ads that these guys put out over the years, right? Like you can see that this year alone, I'm scrolling. They have so many ads. And this is really what it takes to win with YouTube ads, especially in 2023. You are going to have to go out there and test all of these ads. As you guys can see, like they're testing ads, hooks, all of the different messagings and the sales mechanisms, even actors, all of these different things they're testing out over and over and again. And this is just, you know, I could keep going here and you can see there's over 150 ads that these guys have tried out. So that is what it takes in 2023 to really win. You have to be testing ads. You have to be, you know, playing around with certain things, seeing what fits, what works. And as you can see, a lot of these ads didn't really work. I'm seeing that, you know, some of these ads have less than 50,000 views and they stopped serving them because probably they didn't do so well. And obviously, you see that some ads are doing a little bit better than others, right? They're getting close to 100,000 views. As you guys can see, there's some with 1 million views. But there is one ad here that stands out across all of them. And it's this one right here with 5.8 million views. So obviously, this one, when compared to all of the other ads, is doing incredibly well. And this is the ad that we're going to be looking at, and we're going to figure out exactly what made this specific ad stand out from the rest. Why did this ad do so much better than all of the hundreds of ads that these guys tested? So let me load up this ad. We'll watch the first, minute or so, and then we can go in and break it down step by step.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products. It's Amazon's other company, Audible. Audible pays me $8,000 to $10,000 every single month in passive income, and I'm not the only one. People like Katrina and Carla, Elena, Renee, all making thousands of dollars a month in passive income using the same system. And the best part is it's literally a done-for-you system. You're not buying any merchandise, you're not storing any merchandise, you're not shipping any merchandise, and you need zero tech skills to get started in making thousands of dollars a month in passive income from Audible. Now, I wish I could say I'm the genius who discovered this method, but I'm not. I learned everything from the Mickelson twins. I took their free training, the same free training that's linked below, turned around and made my first $100 in 7 days.
So we're about a minute in, and you can see that this is a very well done ad. So let's start by breaking it down. Now, the first thing that probably sticks out to you is that they used an actor. And it's not actually the Mickelson twins that are making this ad. There might be a couple of reasons why. I actually don't know specifically why that is, but from my experience, I can kind of tell you maybe it's one of these reasons. So the first thing is this. Obviously, once you get to a certain level of skill, it probably makes sense to get a professional actor or somebody that is really good on camera to do your ads. Again, these guys are running a lot of different ads. So because of the operational scale, it probably makes sense to get a expert in there. These guys are obviously not actors. They are Amazon Audible experts. They're offer creators. So this is not their area of expertise. The other reason is, like I said, these guys have been running this offer for quite a while. And if we go back to our spy tool, you can see that they even early on started introducing other people in their ads. And one of the reasons I think why is because of ad saturation, right? Because of offer saturation. I think once you get to a certain scale, having the same actors or people presenting your offers is actually a limitation because people have already seen your face all over the internet, right? So if they haven't bought your offer the first time around, the likelihood that they're going to buy it, you know, the third, fourth, fifth time around is a lot less. That's why they are using a different actor to kind of get a fresh spin on the exact same offer. Hey, really quickly, if you are somebody that's looking to get into YouTube ads, whether you want to do it yourself or you want it completely done for you, what I recommend is that you go down to the description of this video and click on the top link. What that will allow you to do is book a free strategy session with somebody on our team where we will sit down with you completely for free and see if YouTube ads make sense for your business. And with that, let's jump back into the video. Let's go to the beginning and break down this ad. So the first thing I want you to notice is the attention grabber that happens in the first second, right? So you see it starts off with a camera pan, right? And then a whoosh sound.
Most people have...
Did you guys catch that? The little camera pan and then whoosh. Again, this is a very common thing that we teach with all of our ads. You want to start your ads with a sound, a shake, a camera movement, just to get the people's attention. You know, people are watching long YouTube videos. They're bored with what they're watching, and you really want them to focus in on your ads. So these guys do a great job at that. So again, one more time, I'll play it just so you guys see it.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
All right, so let's move on to the hook here, and this is really interesting. So I want you guys to notice that the ad actually starts off with a selfie style, right? You might think that, okay, this is just some guy in, you know, what looks like the woods here. He's just filming on his iPhone, and right away, it changes, right? Right at the 5-second mark, right when you need to actually hook people in, it changes into this overtly produced, highly produced commercial, right? So we'll go from
best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
And I think this is a great way to hook people just because it changes the way you're filming, the actual shot selection, and actually gets people's attention hooked in. Now, in terms of the hook messaging itself, I don't think this is anything unique. These guys have definitely used this hook in hundreds of their ads earlier. So I don't think this is the exact thing that is actually what's setting this particular ad apart from all of their rest one. I've definitely heard this hook in a lot of their other ads, you know, where they say, making money from Amazon isn't all about, you know, physical products. This isn't a brand new hook. What is different here is just the camera work, the editing, and the pacing, right? It goes from a selfie style ad into a high production ad. Again, catches the viewer's attention. It's a great pattern interruption, and then it really tells you that there is some sort of scale and weight behind this ad. So one quick thing I do want to say about the selfie style ad is that in the market that they're operating it, the buyer intent and the buyer education is actually quite high now. People have been exposed to these sort of offers, so they know like this selfie style ad, and a lot of people are actually getting a little bit, you know, critical. They're getting a little suspicious of these style of ads because there have been a lot of scammy gurus, you know, that are promoting these style of offers. So one of the reasons I think this intro does really well is because it goes from a selfie style, so the person's a little bit relatable. Switching to the high production thing kind of signals that, hey, this ad isn't like the rest of the others, that there is some weight around it, that the people producing it have obviously invested a lot of money into the ads. That means there is some sort of substance behind it.
It's Amazon's other company, Audible.
Okay, so it's super interesting to see that they go from this selfie style to this high production scene to now just a talking head, which is a lot more relatable for YouTube. It's a lot more formatted towards YouTube. But again, what I want you to notice is that they were able to accomplish, you know, the attention grabbing. They were able to convey that the offer stands out and there's some substance behind it because it's highly produced. And now they go back to being, you know, a lot more approachable, a lot more YouTube friendly format. So the next thing I want you to notice is the change in the tempo. At the beginning of the ad, you know, you have high tempo coming in with the attention grabber, with all of the motion effects, the explosions, all of the fancy editing there, really spiking the person's engagement and attention. And now you're slowing everything down. And this is done to really make sure that the person watching digests what the person on camera is saying. So really effective way, just again, to really capture somebody's attention and dial everything down just so you make your ads a little bit more effective. All right, with that, let's actually dive into the specific elements of the ads that make this a great ad.
Audible pays me $8,000 to $10,000 every single month.
All right, so this is a pretty classic showing proof, right? Especially in the make money online space, you really need to convince people that you know what you're talking about. So an easy way to do this is to show, results. And the way these guys do it is through this little screen share video.
And passive income. And I'm not the only one. People like Katrina and Carla, Elena, Renee.
Again, classic way to build trust is through social proof. And these guys do this with all of these video testimonials. Now, what I do want to point out is unlike some of the other ads, which you might see online, these guys aren't using static screenshots. They're actually using videos, and I'm sure if you went to the landing page, these same testimonials would be there. So slightly bit more credibility. And again, these are the little things that you guys have to figure out, especially if you're in a competitive space, that will make you stand out from all of the other offers that you're competing with. Little things like this, instead of just using screenshots of, social proof, you're using video, and it's high quality video. Really nuanced thing that will build a lot more trust with the viewer.
Renee, all making thousands of dollars.
Again, more proof right here. They're showing more screenshots that the method that they're talking about actually works.
$1 a month in passive income using the same system. And the best part is it's literally a done for you system.
Okay, so if there was one point that I would like to critique on and see if I can make this ad a little bit better, I would definitely test out the messaging around the done for you system. And I don't know if these guys have already tested it out and this is the best one, but this is something that I would personally test. So I don't know if done for you is probably the best way to convey what your offer is about, especially to a mass market. I would maybe test this with different language. So maybe a hands-free system or a automated system, something that, the entire big category that you're going after understands, because done for you is definitely a B2B term. I don't know if the average person watching this ad would understand that. So that might be the only thing that I might test out. But other than that, the ad's doing well so far.
You're not buying any merchandise. You're not storing any merchandise.
Okay, so classic objection blasting here. And I like that they're doing a show, not tell approach with the graphics there. Again, if you are somebody that's watching the ad and you're like, oh, maybe, I've tried Amazon, I've seen other ads, you have to buy products, it might be FBA, whatever, they're blasting through those objections, right?
Merchandise, you're not shipping any merchandise, and you need zero text.
Again, very classic objection blaster. Maybe somebody hasn't heard of Amazon FBA, but they're like, hey, I have no tech skills. I'm not a computer person. Can I achieve the results that you guys are claiming? Great way to objection blast.
Skills to get started in making thousands of dollars a month in passive income from Audible. Now, I wish I could say I'm the genius who discovered this method, but I'm not. I learned everything from the Mickelson twins.
So super interesting that the Mickelson twins, the actual owners of the offer, don't come in till 50 seconds in. And this is by the time, you've hooked the viewer, they're already interested in your promise, you've blasted objections, and you've given a lot of social proof. So even if somebody might have had reservations about the Mickelson twins in the beginning, because you're already bought in, the chances that you're going to convert on this ad is going to be a lot higher. The other thing that using the actor does is that, again, it's another way to convey social proof. This is a person who's giving a testimonial, so you can kind of trust them a little bit more because it's not just the Mickelson twins claiming stuff on the internet, right?
Twins. I took their free training, the same free training that...
All right, and here we have our first call to action, and these guys do this beautifully. Again, free training is bold. It's on the screen right now. You know exactly where to click. Fantastic job here.
It's linked below. Turned around and made my first $100 in 7 days, and you could be next. All you need to do is click the link.
All right, so this is the second call to action, and I think they have a lot more in this ad. And this is really what you need to do. By this point in the ad, most likely the person is convinced. Either they're going to go watch the free training or they're not. So they're really trying to force everybody off of the ad at the 1 minute mark. And from this point on, all they're going to do is try and get the person to click on the link of the ad, and they're going to be blasting any last minute reservations that the person might have so that they click on the ad. So again, just count how many different call to actions they have. Another thing that you'll note that's coming up is that they actually showcase what the person that's going to be clicking on the ad is going to be getting. So you'll see what I'm talking about right now.
And I'll take you to a free workshop where you'll learn the same done for you 4-step process that we are using to make thousands.
So as you can see, they do a visual cue of the actual training itself, and this is great for ad congruency. That means when the person clicks on the link and they go to the training, it's the exact same training that they're seeing here. Adds to ad congruency, offer congruency, so that the person's not lost, right? So good subtle thing that they're doing here. As you can see, continuing on with the call to actions, and again, now they're just really going to try and get the click
So fast is because hardly anyone knows about them.
Again, classic scarcity tactic. Nobody knows about this. You need to jump on it, click on the ad now, right? So they do this very well, and they keep doing it over and over again.
Many people and why it can work for you. And just by clicking the link and watching the short training today, you're gonna get 3 bonuses that have not been offered before.
Okay, another classic thing. So you've tried scarcity. You've said you need to click the link. What if somebody's still not clicking? Offer them a bonus. And this is a great thing that you can also install in your trainings just to make sure people watch it all the way through, just so they're sticking around for the bonus. Another incentive for somebody to click on the ad, right? We go back to the call to action. These are things that are like fundamental, right? Like we say to install all of these in all of these ads. These guys are just executing this to like the highest level. Again, you can see more click nows.
That is providing financial freedom for so many others. Click the link and I'll see you in the training.
And of course, they have a countdown timer. This is like everything that we talk about when it comes to call to actions and installing them in your ads. These guys are executing. Just bravo, I have to say. Like, fantastic job. By this point, you know, the people have already clicked off. They've gone the training. I'm pretty sure most people don't make it to this part of the ad, but if they do, this is like the final incentive to try and get them to click on the ad. Again, you can see from 1 minute on, it's just constant call to action, call to action, call to action, with like last minute incentives to really get that click. So all in all, fantastic job by these guys on this ad. All right, so let's quickly talk about what makes this ad, you know, really different than some of their other ads, because I'm pretty sure that doing some of the same call to action things in all of their ads. I think the thing that really makes it different is the first 20 seconds and the fact that they're using this actor. One, it conveys a lot more trust because it's a third-party person that's speaking, so you get that social proof. The editing, I think it's fantastic.
Most people have no clue.
Right, all of the movement, the high production, it's something that you don't normally see with YouTube ads. It sets them apart, and I think this is the key thing. It's the first 20 seconds that really set this ad apart from all of their other ads. What we can do is take a look at one of their other ads.
$1,200, $5,000, and this one is $3,000.
Again, you can see that this ad really doesn't hit the same in terms of editing, attention grabbing stuff, all of the motion graphics like this one does. This one, fantastic. So all in all, a fantastic ad. So if you are somebody that's executing on a high level, you're scaling accounts and you're trying to figure out why can't your ads scale, well, maybe look into getting an actor, hiring a production team, and really upping your editing. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.